Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you are well. So today I'm going to talk about what is going on in the housing market. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about affordable housing. So first of all, what is affordable housing? So the other name for affordable housing is Section 8 or public housing. So all of those are the same thing. When you hear affordable housing, they're talking about Section 8. So what's going on with affordable housing? There is affordable housing crisis going on where people are waiting to get housing and they're waiting for like decades to get housing. In the meantime, they're doing things like staying with family and friends, but they don't have enough money to get their own house, so they're waiting. So some people have been on the list for 12 years, waiting to get a home within their budget, hence called affordable housing. So they've been looking on a waiting list. They have a waiting list that they have access to, which is supposed to tell them what number they're at. And some are checking at it. They're checking this waiting list periodically, like once a month, to see what number they are in. So they're not getting an answer. So what they do is they call and then they're waiting to get a letter in the mail. And this waiting goes on for years and years and years, where people are waiting for 10 years, 12 years to get affordable housing. Can you believe that? And so they talk about the emotions that come with that as being as frustration, sadness, and hopelessness. So people who have Section 8, they get what is called a housing voucher. And this voucher helps them to find the affordable housing. So in certain areas they have different waiting times. So San Diego, for example, they have a wait time anywhere from 8 years. People are waiting 8 years all the way up to 18 years. So what's happening is that they are not building affordable housing. So there's a shortage of affording housing available, and then there's a surplus of people waiting to get this housing, and there's limited housing available. So that is what is going on. In the meantime, San Diego has increased their rent by 54%. Rent has gone up by 54% in San Diego, and people could not afford the rent before the hike. So rent is getting more expensive. People out here looking for Section 8. Like I said before, in the meantime, what they're doing is they're sharing housing with friends, family, things like that, not making enough money to get their own home. And so they're on this waiting list. So as a result of people waiting, some people have ended up becoming homeless. So homelessness is on the rise because can't afford to get their own home. So the increase in homelessness has risen. The increase in people in shelters has risen. Increase in debt, and then also the increase in evictions. So there are a lot of applications on the books, but like I said before, there is a affordable housing shortage going on. In the state of New Jersey, they have 1,500 applications. In Philadelphia, there is a wait list that they can't keep up with. They can't keep up with the demand. So in New York, people have been waiting for 17 years. In Minnesota, people have been waiting for 9 years. In Missouri, people have been waiting for 6 years. There's an increased demand, but a low build. So there is a there's something on the books called the Fair Clock Amendment. And what this did is it stopped funding of affordable housing. It banned new construction. So the Fair Clock Amendment says that they're only going to fund a certain amount of affordable homes. And then after that, they have banned new construction. Also, Congress is not putting the money in that is needed to build the affordable homes. So this was going on. Limited amount of affordable housing available. And then you have a whole lot of people out here that are waiting years and decades for something that's not available because it's limited. Affordable housing shortage. So that is what is going on. Philadelphia, they have actually started a monthly stipend program where they give out monthly stipends. It's a pilot program in Philadelphia, and some people have been saving this up to rent a home. That is what they're doing over in Philadelphia. So if you're watching me and you're in this predicament, um, what I would say to you is stop waiting. 12 years. Well, first of all, this is not a judgment at all. I don't think anybody is better than anybody else just because um, you have money and you don't have money, first of all. But stop waiting. Like 12 years. Do you know what you could have done in 12 years? 12 years, you could have um, picked up a trade. You could have started a business. You could have gone back to school. I'm not saying that any of this is easy, but don't just sit and wait for something. Um, get moving, get moving. And I know that's difficult because we are taught to wait, depending on how you grew up. But waiting is what we should not be doing. All right. Then on the other side of this, if you are in a better situation, you're blessed to be in a better situation because at any given time, any of us could be in, a bad situation. But if you happen to be blessed and you're in a good situation, um, if you're ready to give back and help somebody else, this is an area where you can help, especially if you are in the development space, develop affordable housing. I mean, the need is there. If you're in that space to give back, consider developing affordable housing. Or say if you are in a situation where you offer programs to help people get a leg up, like maybe you're in the tech space and you can train people in tech to make more money, head on over to those Section 8 buildings where you can show people something else because people don't do it because they're not exposed to it. So head on over there and expose them to it. Um, so these are some thoughts that I had. This is what is going on in the media, the affordable housing crisis. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. Also, leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. And before you leave, hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your nights.